patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not
Love is
proud.
friendship that is
It
caught
does not
fire.
dishonor others.
It is quiet
It is not
understanding,
self-seeking.
mutual
It is not
confidence,
easily angered.
sharing and
It
forgiving.
keeps no record
It is
of wrongs.
loyalty through good and
Love
bad times.
does
I
not
fell in
delight
love the
itself,
way you
but
fall.
rejoices with the
Keep
truth.
love in your
It
heart.
always protects.
Life without it
Always
is like a
trusts.
sunless garden.
Always
Flowers are
hopes.
dead.
Always perseveres.
For as long as I can remember, I have heard about love. What it looks like, what it sounds like, what it feels like. I've heard descriptions from poets, preachers, parents, and everyone in between. I've spent 22 years navigating love's uncertainty, attempting to understand it.
We are bombarded with images and scenes of what love is supposed to be and the culturally codified ways in which it is manifest.
The hero seeing that perfect stranger from across the crowded room.
The big kiss between the two star-crossed lovers for which the audience has eagerly awaited.
The dramatic proposal lit by candles and moonlight and fireworks.
The moment the tearful parent holds his newborn child for the first time.
But we all know there's so much more.
Friendship, camaraderie, companionship, brotherhood and sisterhood. So many different kinds and colors of bonds between children, adolescents, adults, young and old, and even animals that render love impossible to quantify or qualify. And so questions remain.
Does love ebb and flow? Or is it a constant? Is it created spontaneously of nothing, or is it rather at the heart of all things? Woven into life's very foundations, how is it best expressed? Is it holy, human, or some combination thereof? Sarah Dessen says, "There is never a time or place for true love. It happens accidentally, in a heartbeat, in a single flashing, throbbing moment." Would you like to go somewhere? Down by the lake or to Overton's Hotel? They have dancing till midnight. Or we could just walk.
I can't. I've got to be back in 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Are you serious? But I came all the way from Biloxi.
I know, but it's Good Friday.
Isn't that a holiday?
No, it's a holy day. It's the day that Christ our Lord died. We have to abstain from parties or movies or dates. It's a day of prayer and mourning.
So then why do they call it Good Friday? It sounds like Lousy Friday to me. 10 minutes? Jesus. Sorry, no Jesus, I just can't believe it.
It's my fault. I should have told you in my last letter. We can make up for it next week, can't we?
I'm not sure I'm gonna be here next week. They just finished basic training yesterday. We could be shipping out any day now.
Shipping out? To where?
Europe, the Pacific? They haven't told us yet.
Overseas? So soon?
Well, they can't keep us here forever. Can't you stay up just a little later, just tonight? I know I'm Jewish, but I don't think Christ your Lord is gonna hold it against you personally.
I have to stay faithful to my beliefs.
Well, what about being faithful to me?
I have been. I haven't been to another USO dance since we met. I just don't feel like dancing with anyone else anymore.
Do you mean that?
I think you're a very special person, Eugene. If you want me to, I'll write you as often as you want.
Oh, of course I want you to write me. I want you to write me every day. And I want a picture of you. I don't have a picture of you.
What kind of picture?
Do you have one where I can feel your skin?
If I did, I wish I had one where I could squeeze your hand.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot my foot, I swear. I don't want to leave here.
I'm glad you feel the same way about me, Eugene.
Daisy, I want to say something, but I'm having a lot of trouble with the words.
Well, that doesn't sound like Eugene the writer to me.
Well, I'm not writing now. I'm Eugene the talker. Daisy. Damn it. Sorry. I didn't mean that, especially on Good Friday. It's just... I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. Words fall through me, no
eyes that know me, and I can't go back. Moods that take me and erase me, and I'm painted black. Will you have suffered enough and won with yourself? It's time that you've won. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You've made it now.
I love you, Daisy. Oh, that's not the way that I meant it.
I've never heard it said more beautifully.
Well, how many other guys have you said it to?
Oh, none. I mean, not in the movies. Not Tyrone Power or Robert Taylor or even Clark Gable.
Well, they're in the business for saying it. I'm in the business for myself.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock. I've got to go.
Wait, but you haven't said it yet.
That I love you?
Oh, you can't throw it in there like that. You have to take a breath, prepare for it, and then say it.
All right. I've taken a breath, and now I'm preparing for it. And now I'll say it. I love you, Eugene. Wait, we can't kiss. It's Good Friday.
You have to kiss after you say I love you. Not even God would forgive you that.
All right. I love you, Eugene. Oh, I've got to go.
Daisy, this is the most important moment of our lives. It's the first time we're in love. That only happens once.
Take care of yourself, Eugene Morris Jerome. Even if some other girl gets you, I'll always know I was your first love.
Falling slowly, sing your melody. I'll sing it
Friendship gives us the strength to turn from lambs into lions. Stephen Richards. Hey, Michael, what's up?
Nothing. I've just had a really rough day.
Well, what happened?
Well, you know that job I was trying to get at Warner in Nashville?
Mm-hmm.
They went with someone else, said I wasn't right for the position.
Okay, well, it's okay. There are like a million other jobs out there.
Yeah, but this one was just really the one I wanted. I mean, I thought maybe if my interview went better, then they could have seen that I was what I was looking for, and then
I know, all of this may be true, but what can you do about it now?
I don't know, it just really sucks.
I know, but that's what you have me for. At words poetic, I'm so pathetic that I always have found it best.
Really?
Instead of getting things off my chest, to let them rest, unexpressed. I hate parading my serenading that I'll probably miss a bar. But if this ditty is not so pretty, at least it'll tell you how great you are. You're the top. You're the Coliseum. You're the top. You're the Louvre Museum. You're a melody from a symphony by Strauss. You're a Bendel bonnet let's check. A total wreck, a flop. But if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
At words poetic, you're not pathetic. On the other hand, babe, you shine. And I can feel after every line a thrill divine down my spine. Now gifted humans like Vincent humans may think that your song is bad, but I've got a notion, I'll second the motion. This is what I'm going to add. You're the top. You're Mahatma Gandhi. You're the top. You're Napoleon Brandy. You're the circle light of a summer night in Spain. You're the National Gallery. You're Garbo's salary. You're cellophane. You're sublime. You're a turkey dinner. You're the time of the Derby winner. I'm a toy balloon that is fated soon to pop. But if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
You're the top. You're a dance in Bali.
You're the top. You're a hot tamale. You're an angel, you simply too divine. You're a Botticelli.
You're Keats.
You're Shelley.
You're Ovaltine.
You're a boon. You're the dam at Boulder.
You're the moon over Mae West's shoulder.
I'm the nominee of the GOP.
Or up, but if baby I'm the bottom.
But if baby I'm the bottom. But if baby I'm the bottom. You're the top. I believe in the immeasurable power of love, that true love can endure any circumstance. Rarely is this kind of unconditional love better exemplified than by the bond between parent and child. Of course, that doesn't mean that love doesn't face its challenges. Sometimes love doesn't look the way we've anticipated. Sometimes accepting a new vision for your child's future and doing away with certain dreams or conventions and radically revising others can be the hardest thing that a parent will go through. But different isn't wrong, and new isn't dangerous. And once a parent understands that and totally embraces their child for everything that he or she was, is, and will become, then the connection between parent and child will transform into a love even more profound than before, one based on honesty and trust.
So there it is, there it is, as you feared. All these years of wonder, their closure draws near. A quiet kind of distance, a word I would not touch. Did I ever know my son at all? Well, now I know too much. But where was the warning? How can this be? I guess there are some things we don't want to see. Where was the warning to know this was coming? Now what do I do with this news I find numbing? Where was the warning? Where was the warning? And what if I liked the song I heard before, the one I sang when my boy was born? All the dreams I had for him, they fade away, lost in words I could not say. I wish that I could hold him. God, he's all alone and scared. Want to be there for him. I love him so, but I am not prepared. But where was the warning? His father will die. How do I tell him he can't see me cry? Where was the warning? Don't tell anyone. I won't want their pity. I just want my son. It's happened. It's happened. And life is so strange. One simple word, and the whole world has changed. Could this really be my child? My firstborn, my child, who lay in his cradle, so tender and mild.
If love is the answer, could you rephrase the question? Lily Tomlin.
Hey, babe, what you doing?
Well, I just felt really awful for last night, so I brought you some Godiva chocolate-covered strawberries.
Oh, my boyfriend, the charmer.
Anything for you, babe.
Well, you didn't have to miss the big game. I'll tell you what, you can just stay here and watch it, and I'll make us some dinner.
Thanks, babe, you're the best.
I know. Hey, babe.
Yes!
Babe? Brian.
Yes.
You know how I told you about my friend Kate at work?
Sure.
Yeah. And that, I told you we were both out for that big promotion, right? I just...
Get it!
Brian. Okay, I'm really kind of freaking out about this right now because she's all but throwing herself at her new boss, Roger, you know, and he's kind of our age.
Yes!
He's pretty attractive. I don't understand what the world has come to when you have to sleep your way into getting a promotion. I don't get it anymore. This is so wrong, and I need you to tell me what to do. Brian, I don't know what to do here.
What? What, you said I could watch the game.
Yes, but that doesn't mean you get to ignore me.
Well, I wouldn't have to ignore you if my cable wasn't out. I just mean
No, you only
that...
came over here because your cable is out.
Babe,
No.
Babe. I just wanted to be able to spend time with you while also being able to watch the game.
Oh my God. I cannot believe you would come here and then pull this stunt after leaving last night in the middle of our conversation about the possibility of moving in together.
Whoa, we're talking about moving in together?
Should we not be?
Why should we be?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? I'm saying I feel bad that you feel bad about me feeling bad about you feeling bad about what I said about what you said about me not being able to share a feeling.
If I thought that what you thought was that I hadn't thought about sharing my thoughts, then my reaction to your reaction to my reaction would have been more revealing.
I was afraid that you'd be afraid if I told you that I was afraid of intimacy. If you don't have a problem with my problem, maybe the problem's simply codependency.
Yes, I know that now you know that I didn't know that you didn't know that when I said no, I meant yes, I know, and that now I know that you knew that I knew you adored me.
I was wrong to
Say you were wrong too.
say I was wrong about
You being wrong.
when you rang to say that.
The ring was the wrong thing to bring.
If I meant when I said rings bore me. I'm not mad that you got mad when I got mad when you said I should go drop dead. If I were you when I done what I done, I'd do what you did when I gave you the ring, having said what I said. I feel bad about you, feeling bad about me, feeling bad about you, feeling bad about what I said about what you said about me, not being able to share a feeling.
Feeling badly about you. If
I thought
was that
you
I had
thought
sharing
I
my thoughts, then my reaction to your reaction to my reaction would have been more
when I
revealing.
reacted to you.
I'm not
I'm not
mad
mad.
that you got mad.
You got
You said I
mad.
should
Go
go
drop
drop dead.
If
If I were you,
then I'd do what you did when I gave you the ring and
said what I
said. Well, now it's out in the open.
And now it's off our chest.
Now it's 4 a.m. and we have therapy tomorrow. It's too late to screw, so let's just get some rest. In French, you don't really say, I miss you. You say, tu me manques, which is closer to you are missing from me. I love that. You are missing from me. You are essential to my being. You are like a limb or an organ or blood. I cannot function without you. Well, the rain that's on the pavement shines brighter as you try to fight the bottle of red. I believe the conversation grows lighter, 'cause it's clear the wine has gone to your head. Still I'm taken by the depth of your eyes. I was weakened in the moment we met, and while I've always had a list full of lies, I don't need to use a single one yet. I've already lost control. Those eyes will be the death of me, I'm sure. I'll let you keep what you stole. If you promise just to take a little more, go on and break me. This love has got to be more than what I fell into before. I've already lost control. Draw your head into my chest to feel sober. You're the most intoxicating thing. Thought if I could drown my nerves, I'd act bolder. Is it you or just the sunset that I fear? 'Cause you disarm me with that silent film smile. I'm not waiting for the first chance to run. So take your aim at me, I'll make it worthwhile. Just remember who was holding the gun. those eyes will be the death of me, I'm sure. I'll let you keep what you stole. If you promise just to take a little more, go on and break me. This love has got to be more than what I fell into before. I've already lost control.
I enjoy life when things are happening. It doesn't matter if they're good things or bad things. That just means you're alive. Joan Rivers.
The Marcus viewing.
Excuse me?
Frank Marcus's wake. I saw you there also at the memorial for Helen Luger, right?
Yes.
Actually, I think we were introduced at Murray Greenblatt's funeral. Is it Muriel?
Hello.
Arthur Beasley, nice to meet you. So, this is a nice funeral.
Yes.
Who's it for?
You don't know who the deceased is?
Well, I'm actually here for the 4 o'clock viewing McNulty, but I just thought it'd be nice to pay my respects.
Her name is Judith, I actually don't know her name. I didn't really know her. I'm just accompanying a girlfriend.
That's nice of you. Would you like some salami? Well, I knew I was going to be early, so I brought along a sandwich fresh from the A&P. I sliced some fresh red pepper from that nice little deli that's very clean on 5th. And I usually get my bread from Fellini's Bakery, but today it didn't smell so good, so I went to the Grand Union. They never give me the right change at the Grand Union, so I started arguing with the manager, and I shouldn't be eating this here, should I? I can wait. Had my viewing here for my Sue, married 43 years. And you?
What?
Your husband, is this where you had the wake?
How do you know my husband passed?
Well, you just had that look about you.
What look?
You know, the look that says you've spent your life with someone.
I had my Jim's viewing at Schlotter's 2 years and a couple of months ago.
Schlotter's is nice. Their seats are nice.
Yes.
Seeing anyone?
Pardon?
I'm sorry, was that too forward?
This is a wake. Someone has died. True, we don't know who she is, but still.
I'm sorry, I just have been going to a lot of these lately, and I like to talk. I'm sorry.
That's all right. And if you're gonna get salami, don't get it from the A&P because the butcher doesn't look clean to me. And if you're gonna go to a deli, make sure it's Jewish. They know what a decent portion looks like.
Would you like to get a cup of coffee later? I mean, you'd have to wait till after the McNulty viewing, but they're nice people. True, they will probably not be in the best mood today, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So how about it, Muriel? Cup of coffee won't kill ya, pardon the expression?
Arthur, you seem like a nice man. You do. But I just don't go out like you're intending. I just don't. I've got some problems. My health's not good.
Well, at our age. That's understood.
I've got arthritis.
Flares up in June.
I've got bronchitis.
I'll get that soon. No matter, I can live with that.
a bypass.
Well, I've had to.
I dye my hair.
It looks nice blue.
My ways are set.
Well, people change. I find you sexy.
I find you strange.
No matter, I can live with that. I often think of those I miss.
Friends keep dying, but I've grown strong.
Sometimes I have to reminisce.
It still does hurt, just not as long. My kids don't visit.
Mine never leave.
I make a meatloaf, you won't believe.
I tell tall tales.
I tell the truth.
I drink skim milk.
I drink vermouth.
No matter, I can live with that.
I like things clean. I scrub the wash.
I've got a garden. I grow some squash.
I keep in shape. I mow the lawn.
I wake up late.
I'm up at dawn.
No matter, I can live with that. So much for me.
You're getting pretty good at it, I think. Oh, you want to take that? Okay. No! Arthur. Oh, there's something I have to tell you. When it comes to, well, you know, I can't just hop into bed like an acrobat. It takes time with me.
Oh,
That a problem?
well, depends how much time you're talking. Because if you're talking years, I don't think either of us has got that long.
I was thinking a few weeks, maybe.
No matter, I can live with that.
I will be buried at my Jim's right.
Next to my Sue is my gravesite.
But I'm still here with much to give.
Someday I'll die.
For now I'll live. I'll always love my Jim.
And I my Sue.
Oh, I don't know.
You think I do?
No matter,
I can live with you. Loving someone is setting them free, letting them go. Kate Winslet. Mom, I swear your driving gets worse and worse. That poor old woman never saw it coming.
hush, you. Hey, we got that letter from your internship.
I got the internship.
That's wonderful.
Hey, don't be like that. You've known this is a possibility forever.
Yes, but I just don't understand why it has to be so far away. I mean, Paris, for God's sake, you're talented. You can do the same things here that you would be 6,000 miles away.
We've talked about this, though. Paris is my outlet to grow as an artist. I'd be among the greatest painters in the world, and this internship could open doors
I know, but I really just think you should take some more time to consider this. And think about the pressure it puts on your father and me. I mean, you being in a different country with an entirely different culture and language, and Lord, no real support from either of us. I mean, what if you're kidnapped and taken to who
Mom,
knows where?
stop! Please, consider me. Consider this is something that I need.
I just don't want my baby to fail.
Let me run through a field in the night. Let me lift from the ground till my soul is in flight. Let me sway like the shade of a tree. Let me swirl like a cloud in a storm on the sea. Wish me on my way through the dawning day. I wanna flow, wanna rise, wanna spill, wanna grow in a grove on the side of a hill. I don't care if the train runs late, if the checks don't clear, if the house blows down. I'll be off where the weeds run wild, where the seeds fall far from this earthbound town. And I'll start to soar. Watch me rain till I pour. I'll catch a ship that'll sail me astray. Get caught in the wind, I'll just have to obey till I'm flying away. Let me leave behind all the clouds in my mind. I wanna wait without wondering why, finding myself in a burst for the sky. I wanna roll, let me lose all control. I wanna wave like a wish in a well, free as the sound of a sea in a shell. I don't know, but maybe I'm just a fool. I should keep to the ground, I should stay where I'm at. Maybe everyone has hunger like this, and the hunger will pass, but I can't think like that. All I know is somewhere through the clearing, there's a flickering of sunlight on a river long and wide. I have such a river inside. Let me run through a field in the night. Let me lift from the ground till my soul is in flight. Let me sway like the shade of a tree. Let me swirl like a cloud in a storm on the sea. Wish me on my way through the dawning day. I wanna flow, wanna rise, wanna spill, wanna grow on the side of a hill. Wanna shift like the wave rolling on. Wanna drift from the path I've been traveling upon before I'm gone. At the end of the day, it's not about what I've been told in stories, or seen in movies, or even read in plays or musicals. It's about that which I have felt myself, the tenderness I've been shown, and the care I've been afforded, and the compassion I have given and received. And from my still short lifetime of experience, my ongoing research, I can guess maybe this much. Maybe love isn't necessarily the larger-than-life gesture that proves a lover's devotion. Maybe it's the quiet kiss goodnight at the end of each day. Maybe love isn't necessarily watching all of your dreams and visions for your child playing out exactly as you'd hoped. Maybe it's watching your son or daughter think of, strive for, and fulfill their own dreams, and wholly accepting without reservation the man or woman they turn out to be. Maybe love isn't necessarily the big orchestral swell that accompanies the big kiss, but it's what's left over when the music stops, and the silence and stillness settle into enveloping peace, and you find yourself free of the conventions of tropes of fabricated love stories. Maybe love isn't always easy or carefree. Maybe it's difficult or awkward or unexpected. Maybe love isn't finding the care and devotion to bind yourself to another life, but finding the humility and strength to let them go. Maybe you might never find love by yourself until you find love with yourself. Maybe love isn't necessarily the big climactic moment to which everything is leading up. Maybe love doesn't have to finally come only at the very end of the story. Maybe love is just the beginning.